Howdy! So I made my base tin box out of beads by going in and out and then taking one and going straight across on either ends. And then I have just the 10 single beads put together to make tens, um, just woven back and forth. And then I decided to use just individual beads to represent ones. So that is what I made for my base tin. It cost a total of like $4 or $5. It wasn't very expensive, and I was able to make two 100s and a good amount of the tins. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a few examples. Now, the next example we're gonna do is 162. So 60. Two subtracting 135. So 3, and 5 on the bottom. Now we look at our problem and we go, we can't take 5 from 2, so we have to borrow one of these and give it to the 12. Now we're going to go ahead and break that up into 10. Individual beads to put over here. And that is what this one is taken from. Now we can subtract 12 from 5. That leaves us with 7. So we move 7. We'll go ahead and put 7 beads at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 beads at the bottom. 7. Now we have a 5 left up here. 3, take 5, take away 3. So 5 take away 3 is 2. So we put 2 right down here. The last thing we do is 100 take away 100. So this one goes away completely. So now we have 0 and a 2. So your answer for 162 minus 135 would be 27. Okay, so we're going to start with this problem, 142 minus 136. To start setting this up, we're going to have 100 and then 4 of the 10s representing the 40 plus 2 of these single beads. So that is 142. Then we're subtracting from that 100, what do we have our 100 here, and 3 of the 10s representing 30, and 6 small beads. So the first thing we have to do is realize that we can't take 6 from 2. So we take and we cross this 4 out, put a 3 above it, and add a 1. And what we're really doing is taking one of these away and replacing it with 10 single beads. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 single beads going right over here. Now we can subtract 6 from 12, which we end up with 6 down below. So we have 6. Now we look at this and go, okay, 3 minus 3. So this one all of these go away and we have an imaginary 0 right here. So we can go ahead and write 3, 0. Now the same thing, 1 minus 1. We take 1 away from the top and bottom, and now we have left 3. So 142 subtract 136 equals 3. Now, like I mentioned earlier, my base 10 blocks were just made out of beads. I paid a total of $5 and I had a ton of leftover beads. So this is something that I would be able to use in a classroom and maybe even be able to send home with my kids so that they had something to practice with at home. It's really easy. We could almost do it as a project in the classroom to help with those kinesthetic learners.